Karijini, one of Australia's most stunning national parks. But Hancock Gorge closed. Flash flood warnings and 40-degree heat and the end of the wet season. And we had one window. So we went anyway. And what we found inside was worth every risk. But before we get there, we had to actually get there first.
Good morning! Yesterday we stopped in the middle of nowhere and it's actually quite nice, but like you can see, there's way too many flies. It's terrible.
It was a long drive from Exmouth to get here. The sign said all roads are open though, so that's always a good start. And somewhere along the way the tarmac disappeared and was just gravel from then on. We finally made it to the park borders, just before dark. Pulled up at the free camp for the night, gave ourselves a bit of quiet time after the drive. Played some games, watched the sunset doing its thing. I'll be honest though, we're over halfway through the 3 months now. And the trip we planned, there's just too much ground left to cover. So we had to make a call on that, but more on it later.
Good morning! We just arrived at Hamersley Gorge and there's no one here. Woo-hoo.
The rock down here, it's ancient. You can feel it. Like you're walking through something that's been here longer than you can really wrap your head around.
Time to explore! I found the famous Hamersley Gorge waterfall. Behold!
Back on the gravel now. And the truck goes past and you're just blind for about 5 seconds. Dust everywhere, can't see a thing.
Right?
All the good parts are already gone.
That's just how it is out here. And not everyone gets lucky on these roads.
Do you like it, James?
Yes, one of my favorite jobs while traveling.
Yeah, fill up the water.
Look how fast it is.
Driving through the park gates now. We've got the 1-year park pass. It covers every national park in the state.
Morning. It's 8:30 and it's already 32 degrees. We're going to do the Knox Gorge hike now. 3 hours for 2 kilometers per turn.
Alright, let's go down. Once you get to the bottom, it's actually a really easy walk.
I would say the first part is the hardest. Look up. Yellow eyes.
There was still a good amount of water flowing through. Everything was green and alive. Just a beautiful short trek all the way to the end.
It's time to go back and have a little swim. What do you think?
And on the way back, you have to look at these reflections. And then this guy showed up. A sand monitor, at least a meter long, just basking there in the sun a few meters away from us. Completely unbothered. Didn't really care that we were there.
We have to go back up there.
It's very difficult.
You can see the blue marker up there. Yep, that's really the way. It's nearly done. Just a few steps more for me. Definitely recommend that one. It's amazing. Next stop would have been Joffre Gorge. But we didn't go down, we just went to look out. It starts to rain a bit. Good morning! We are back at Joffre Gorge.
Yes!
With a bit better weather.
2 hours.
What?
No way, it's not possible.
Not ready for this. Yep, that's it. Man, it's probably really impressive with a lot of water.
Oh my goodness.
There wasn't a lot of water in this one, unfortunately. It's a short walk, but there are so many stairs to get down there. And to be honest, the water didn't look too inviting anymore. So we decided to skip this one.
It was a short adventure. After a short stop at the information center, time to check out the Fortescue Falls and Fern Pool. And later we go on the campground somewhere there. Dale's tomorrow we do the Dale's Gorge Trail and the Gorge Rim Trail.
Dale's Gorge Trail. This one is my absolute favorite in the whole park. The view from up here on the platform. Wow. Let's go down and have a look. First stop, Fortescue Falls. And then onto Fern Pool. Listen to all those flying foxes up there. They are so loud, you can hear them from everywhere.
The good times are over. The sunshine is gone. Another day, another hike. Yeah, there we are. Now we start now doing the Gorge Swim Trail. Go here probably for a swim. Might go back to Fern Pool and then all the way back.
We started the trail on top of the gorge before it got too hot.
Guys, I show you something just to show you how annoying flies are in this park. Can you see all those black spots on her head as well? Ah, those flies. So annoying.
And this is where my favorite part of the whole trail starts.
Laura, where are you? Hello! Oh, there she is.
The path just keeps changing on you. 1 minute, you're walking along the ridge. Next thing, you're squeezed between these massive rock walls. And then, we stumbled on this, a huge digger vast, right in the middle of the pathway, digging a hole. This section here, I love this. It's properly adventurous.
Looks like it's gonna be a bit difficult. You can do it. Maybe I should just take my shoes off. Looks so complicated.
No, it's alright.
That's what she said. And then she fell in the water. What an adventurous path. I made it till here. Look at the little monkey.
Careful, because it's quite slippery. Nice! Well done!
Look, easy. Look, no issues at all. I really like trails like this one. It's so adventurous.
Hands on the rock, watching every single step you take.
Ow. Difficult with the backpack, huh? Through there.
Wow! No, how is possible? Like, no.
Look at this burned one.
And that blue-gray rock there, that's blue asbestos. It occurs naturally all through these gorges.
For today, last part. Luckily it's not hot at all. Right, Laura?
Yeah.
She made it!
The next morning, the road out of Dales Gorge was closed. We got so lucky with this one. When we first arrived at the park, they told us Dales Gorge would be shutting down for 2 weeks because of roadworks.
Time for our final hike in Karijini. Kalamina Gorge.
It's a short walk down and really quiet. We had the whole place to ourselves.
This looks perfect for a little swim in the end of the hike. I really like it. Beautiful gorge. Time for a swim. But it's a bit cloudy now, as long as it doesn't rain.
Of course, it started raining. And the timeline we mentioned earlier, we are over halfway through and there's still basically half a continent ahead of us. So we made a call. We booked the flight from Darwin to Bali. 2 weeks there, then back into Australia on a fresh 3-month visa. We've got a 12-month visa, but you can only stay 3 months at a time. So this is how we make it work. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
Time to leave this beautiful place after a few hours. I think there's a thunderstorm coming again.
Where?
In front of us.
Yeah.
Time to leave Karijini now. Heading north, and the landscapes out here just keep coming one after another. Quick nod to the truckies out here, by the way. This massive road train gave us the indicator to let us know it was safe to overtake. And we went past. That's just how it works out here. Everyone looks out for each other. I really appreciate it. We're trying to outrun the rain behind us, pushing as far as we can before it catches up. Eventually, we found a nice little spot tucked off the road behind some rocks. Nice and quiet.